I go, yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not wet my way and go, yeah. I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they're looking at me like they seen a UFO.
Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Here's Evan McPherson, and off we go here on Monday night. He'll start at the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniels. He's going to test this secondary right away. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over here just past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here we go. Behind.
Now the replacement for Joe Mixon, it's Zach Moss. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They go once more with Moss. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw on that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his second touchdown of the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bengals will go up by 7. Cincinnati. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Washington.
So after that turnover on the opening drive, the last thing you'd want to do here, Mike, is go back on the field and just go 3 and out. So they pick up a 1st down. They're able to extend this possession. It's going to go a long way towards just settling everybody in that offensive huddle down and letting the rest of this game unfold.
On the ground, this is right. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, Burrow. They'll try to set up the screen with Moss. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
It is 3rd and 10. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This will be a 48-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
He'll run with right. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll run out of the gun with right. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Watkins motioning over. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On the zone read, it's a give to right. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
So the drive will end there, and on comes Tressway to punt on 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Daniels. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
To throw is Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Don.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one caught by Metchie. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals move out in front by the score of 17-3. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Head up. This is right. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Second down and 3. They'll throw with Daniels. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Throwing is Daniels. That's complete to Watkins. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Washington.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here we go. Stop.
On the ground, this is Moss. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Another try with Moss. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On the ground, it's Brown. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
12, 12, 12. Dot.
Here's Moss. And some good blocking, springing him. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Throwing is Burrow.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either their ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Here's a screen coming for Wright. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
19 Tiger.
A shotgun handoff to Wright. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
On 1st down, a run for Wright. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And the Bengals will take over here just past the 30.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
A run with Moss to begin the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow. Open man is the tight end Sample. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21.
Here we go.
It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
11 mighty.
And off from the pistol, it's Moss. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They'll run with Moss. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started. And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A carry here for Wright. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Throwing now, Daniels. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On first down, Daniels. That's into the hands of Olamide Zaccheaus. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Throwing again, Daniels. They'll look to set up the screen here. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Bengals are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. and long.
Gun. Cut. Cut.
Burrow now. This one deep downfield for Chase. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. A huge play just before the half. It covers 51 yards. First and 10.
Let's get set. 11 mighty. Cut.
A carry here for Brown. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Come on, ready? Here we go. Cut.
They'll start this on the ground with Moss. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing.
1-1, ready?
Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
Cut.
Burrow here on second down. That is incomplete. Jermaine Burton, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
Cut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Makes the score. Bengals play. Commanders in. Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. Now on the return, he has lost the football. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go. Cut.
On the handoff, this is Moss. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to bring up a third down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That one taken in by Burton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick six. I mean, the last thing you want to do is, the next time you step in the huddle, is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick six we saw in the last possession.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
They go once more with Moss. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Stop.
Now, Burrow. Now he takes off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
On 2, ready?
Now a 3rd and 2.
Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Play action. Here's Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On play action, Daniels. This one complete to Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin.
Gun.
1st and 10.
Dad!
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
The run here with Devin Singletary. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Third and a yard, it's Daniels. He's got his tight end, that's Johnson. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he's in. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Washington. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open, and in this case, results in the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's get set. Dad!
Here's a handoff to Moss. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
And that one is caught. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals go up by 3. It's 27-24. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Now, this looks like a design run, and nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. On second down, it's Daniels. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. Let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
They need one right now. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's complete to Watkins. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Now another try at first and goal, albeit from a little further back. They'll keep it on the ground. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal. They send him right out of the slot. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. For the lead, here is third and goal. Third and goal. It's Daniels. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go. Dad.
They'll stick to the ground. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Here we go.
Here's second and 2.
Here we go.
Mechie, the man in motion.
Dad.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to weave his way forward It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
They'll run here. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Throwing is Burrow. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. To throw is Burrow. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down?
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll run. A hit, and he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up. That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
11. Shot.
To throw is Burrow. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
On 2.
Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
Moss.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get that to Zacchaeus. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw again. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
York, good on the extra point. And the Commanders have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
On 1, ready?
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. To the middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
11, Thomas. Stop.
On first down, Burrow. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's second down.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sanderstill.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from Cincinnati.